Hi, my colleagues. I'm Hossein Khedri from Iran, and today I want to speak about the role of natural effect of the Earth and man-made structures in learning astronomy. All of us know about this topic that nowadays social media and play games uh, use a lot by students, teenagers, and for teachers it's very hard to teaching science and astronomy to the student, especially in primary school. So, for this solution, I use the practical ways to attract a student more and more close to the nature and learning astronomy by simple way. In first slide, you can see a sunset of sun in a different position. I ask student to capturing the uh, sun 1 week before autumnal equinox and the day in autumnal equinox and 1 week after that because in Iran the school is start in exact in the autumnal equinox. So after uh, doing this project, I show to my student at the first sun set in different position in different days. And number two, they know about the sun doesn't set exact in west each day. So they learn finding the west and east by a simple way, by simple instrument. And some of them use mobile of their parent. And I want to combine the nature and astronomy to learning better. In next slide, I want to show you uh, finding the planet and knowing more better difference between planet and stars. I divide my student in different group, and for example, 3 or 4 person in one group, and one of them uh, write the numbers, another person's capturing, and another you can see in this photo measuring the angular distance between two objects in the sky. In this photo, you can see my student calculate the angular between Venus and Moon. And by this way, I want to teach them it's so easy to calculate angular distance in the sky by your fingers and by teamwork. You can learn more and more about their sky. In next slide, it's very interesting. Uh, Astronomy and our celebration. In Iran, we have two important celebrations, and number one is winter solstice. In our culture, winter solstice equal to the Yalda night. We know Yalda is the longest night in the year, and we, our family, gathering to each other and eat uh, red color fruits like watermelon and other fruits to celebrate this night. At the first, I want to think about this time. And in a second step, I want to teach them connection between our celebration and the astronomy in the past, now, and future. And in the bottom, we can see another our celebration, that is Nowruz. Nowruz is equal to the spring equinox, and in Nowruz we bring different signs like fish, candle, apple, and all of these signs show us life is going, and is the connection between astronomy and our celebration. And in the next slide, you can see uh, my project that I. Okay, next slide. Yeah, you can see my student. The name is Zahra, and I ask my student uh, draw their sky every week because in Iran school starts from Saturday to the Thursday. In the Friday, I ask them to draw everything that they saw in the sky. You can see my student uh, draw moon and telescope and stars, and every week they draw this painting. And at the end of the year of their school, I ask them to compare their painting. And when they compare their painting, they know the phase of moon change, the position of the stars is changed, and they use simple instrument and they learn astronomy step by step. And in uh, yeah, next slide. Yeah, you can see there it's man-made. It's belong to 200,000 years ago. Belong to the Sassanid area. In this photo, uh, when the student uh, know more about the sky and celebration and history, uh, I ask from the management of a school to go to the short trip. This building is near our city, and the name is Chartaki. Chartaki is a famous building that belong to the Sassanid area. And if you notice, the axis of the two columns is south to north. And I want to connect civil engineer, architect, and astronomy. I I ask my student just thinking and just connection between astronomy and another science. And in the next slide, yeah, you can see uh, my student, and I want to speak about uh, my conclusion. The the student in primary school, they don't need advanced instrument. They don't need expensive telescope. I think they need a lot kindness, favor, and attention. Uh, by this way, we can uh, teach astronomy to them completely easy. And when uh, in summer I see my student in city in uh, different places, Their parent told me, yeah, this Friday we draw the sky together. You know, I want to uh, share my experience to one children, but the children is agent of a family. By this way, uh, our way is spread and is help us to learning astronomy in easiest way. Thank you for learning my word and listening to my word. Thanks a lot.